3,000 armored warriors charge. 100,000 scholars shape the era by Xuefeng. 3,000 armored warriors charge. 100,000 scholars shape the era is the vision I see for the future of human society in the era of Lifechanyuan, meaning that 3,000 highly wise, capable, and selfless individuals manage and operate the material wealth of human society, while 100,000 individuals of the caliber of immortals, Buddhas, and angels are shaping the spiritual and mental era for humanity. By then, there will be no states, political parties, or religions, no marriages or families. The construction of material, spiritual, and mental wealth for all humanity will be managed and operated by 3,000 managerial scholars and 100,000 spiritual scholars, meaning that in the era of Lifechanyuan, only 103,000 people will manage humanity, replacing over 200 million. Can you imagine a world where only 103,000 people are responsible for the effective operation of society? How many public servants are there in the world now? I couldn't find the total number, but just from the number of public servants in a few countries, we know that there are at least 200 million people living off the state treasury. Data from 2023. The United States, 24.3 million, the United Kingdom, 460,000, Russia, 685,300, South Korea, 1 million, Germany, 1.8 million, Japan, 4.48 million, France, 5.5 million, China, 7.167 million. Just these 8 countries have 44,672,300 people involved in social management. And with 197 countries worldwide, how many people would that be? It's estimated to be over 200 million, while in the era of Lifechanyuan, only 103,000 people will replace over 200 million. Is it a pipe dream? Whether you can conceive of it or not, this is a real scenario for the future era of humanity. To help you understand, consider that the future people will have undergone the spiritual baptism of the soul garden from a young age, making their spiritual and mental states vastly different from those of people today. Basically, they won't need much management. Each person will know what to do, and the 100,000 scholars are those who perform the spiritual baptisms of the soul garden. So you see, only 3,000 people are truly in charge of management, while 100,000 are responsible for spiritual and mental construction. Additionally, the future will see a massive number of AI biorobots, which will completely replace the work of over 200 million civil servants. One AI biorobot can perform the administrative tasks of tens of thousands of people today. The 3,000 armored warriors and 100,000 scholars are not ordinary people. They should be called angels, bodhisattvas, immortals, and Buddhas, with a few gods among them. Although they are born of humans, the anti-material structure of their lives has already transformed, and their final destination is the Elysium worlds and celestial islands, with a few heading to the ultimate enlightenment realm. Can people transform into purely selfless and egoless beings? It's hard to believe, especially since you can hardly find a few people in today's society who have achieved such a state. However, do not deny it, because there is a group in which dozens of selfless individuals have already emerged. They are among the 3,000 armored warriors and 100,000 scholars, and they will lead humanity into the era of Lifechanyuan. It is worth noting that the happiest people in humanity are those who are selfless, and those with the most promising futures are also selfless individuals. To live a selfless life, one's mind must be incredibly clear. It is impossible for those who are muddled to live such a life. Of course, this truth and mystery can only be understood and comprehended by those who have lived a selfless life. Before reaching the state of selflessness, even if you rack your brains, it is difficult to understand and grasp. To become one of the 3,000 armored warriors or 100,000 scholars, it is best to start in your teenage years. By middle or old age, due to fixed thinking, it becomes very difficult to make a revolutionary change in one's outlook on life, values, view of life, and worldview. Envision the future of human society. 3,000 armored warriors charge, 100,000 scholars shape the era. It will be the happiest, most joyful, freest, and most blissful era in human history, where everyone will live in a paradise on earth. February 23rd, 2024.